Steve Young went on local radio here, Niners flagship, KMBR, and said that he expects Jimmy Garoppolo to request his release as soon as he can pass a physical. I find this news. I mean, it could be as simple as this is what Steve Young would do in Jimmy's position, or it could be he's heard something and he's phrasing this as his opinion, his advice. I think it's interesting. He's so connected. I couldn't imagine that he hasn't heard something. I've sort of heard these rumblings that Jimmy Garoppolo might ask for his release. That's interesting. I mean, does that mean that he's acknowledging that he has no trade value? Like, I thought that everyone was sort of maintaining that once he passes a physical, there's going to be a team waiting to trade for him. Isn't that what people have been trying to say? Or I guess not. And I guess this is sort of like the get out of jail free card. If the Niners are trying to figure out how do they cut Jimmy Garoppolo after saying they won't, well, he could request his release. So I guess that's could be how this ends up going. But if the Niners, what if they say no? What if they're like, nah, man, we need you as our backup quarterback this year. Sorry. We're going to pay you $27 million to be our backup. Deal with it. What happens then? I don't know. Do the Niners, I mean, they've said so many times that they refuse to cut him for nothing. Just because he asked for it, they're going to be like, thank you for asking. Anyway, I think it's interesting. That's what Steve Young expects. He expects Jimmy Garoppolo to request his release as soon as he can pass a physical, which when is that going to be? He's been throwing for 3 weeks now, but he can't pass a physical. Man, how long is this going to drag on? Is this really going to drag into the season like Dan Sileo said? Is he going to be right about everything? I'd like to hear your take.